welcome back to the Focus Flow channel. Today we got a special video going out to Real Only 00. Shout out to you, bro. I'm gonna put you on the screen right here. Shout out to you. Thanks for supporting the channel. But today we're gonna be going over how to make money this summer, for 14 to 16 year olds, this upcoming summer, without a car or being in school, right? So, first thing we're gonna get into, we're gonna break it down into categories, right? We're gonna do 14 to 15, and then we're gonna go up to 16 and plus. So the first thing that I got my notes right here. So you see me looking down, that's why. First thing that I got for you, 14 to 15 year olds out there trying to hustle and get your bread up, is you want to ask your parents for an allowance or offer to do things around the house. Me, for example, when I was around this age, I made a slide presentation. Crazy, right? But I made a slide presentation, and I basically offered. I seen my family was busy, and that's what you kind of want to do. You want to see something, and you want to think about how you can make money off of it. So, see, my parents was busy, and I offered to do the weekly meal prep for them. So, I think I offered like $50 every week, something like that, which definitely builds up over time. But so you just want to get your pricing and everything down pat, and ask, if you can do that. That could be really helpful. But yeah, ask your parents for allowance. That's like the easiest way around that age. I don't know if some people parents, for the free works, but I never got an allowance though. But that's definitely a way you can do it. Alright, so the second thing we're gonna go over is going around your neighborhood and asking to do odd jobs. So say you got an elderly neighbor or something that you know of, or really just someone that you know is busy. What you're gonna want to do is you wanna go around the neighborhood and you wanna ask if you could do odd jobs. Like, say, hey, you need some help. I don't know. I noticed your backyard was getting a little high. I could offer to do it for $20-$30, and boom, that's money in your pocket. You can offer to cut their grass. You can offer to, I don't know, maybe move some boxes in their basement, organize something. Anything that they need, you want to be able to offer to help them out with, to make you some bread. And most neighbors, they'll see a young kid hustling, and they'll be like, yeah, okay, I'll give you the business. And you really have no competition with that, especially because a lot of people aren't doing it these days. So try that. Third thing you can do is, if you like animals, this one goes out to you. If you like animals, you can offer a dog walking service. Now, in the summertime, summertime, this is a annual thing. People are going to be at work. People always will have pets, and that's a business that you can make out of that. So, offer to walk, feed, somebody's dog. If you know there's dogs in the neighborhood, make a flyer. You can do that on Canva or any design website of your choosing. Make a flyer and go ahead and start posting that around. Offer like a free one-time walk, and that will get you in the door. And the only thing that you would ask for is like a customer review on how you did and everything, how you took care of the animal, and then your customers will spread the word throughout the neighborhood. And then, if really, I feel like a lot of the time you're going to be the only one doing this. So you're going to be the one in the neighborhood that's walking all the dogs. No competition. All the bread is going into your pocket. But offer a dog walking service. Animals are really, important and need to be upkept. Fourth one, kind of already went over this, but cut grass. Go to your neighbor, go down the block, push on lawnmower if you need to, or if you have a ride on, that's even better. That's quicker money, but you do have to spend on gasoline still. So also make sure you factor in that to the price. But go down the block. Hey, can I cut your grass? Your grass is getting a little high. Most of the time it's going to be a yes, because it's hot outside. Nobody wants to be out there cutting grass. They'll rather give the business to a little young person trying to hustle. But the fifth thing that I have on my list is so you can. This is a good idea right here. This is what I was getting into. So food is really important. And what happens during the summertime? A lot of events. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to collect all your money. You're gonna want to have to ask for family members for an investment, and collect that money. Get a vendor's license, and then go around to all these summer events about to pop off, and kind of be a snack and beverage vendor. Snacks is the way to go. Like if you're not in school, snacks sells well in school. Snacks sell well everywhere. So you're gonna want to go to those events, and you want to just be the snack vendor. And you will have competition, but either way, people are gonna see you out there hustling, and they're gonna give you business. And if you want to, if you're good at baking, you can even get into baking cookies and make it a personalized business, and then eventually turn it into an LLC. But before school ends, this is a side note. Before school ends, I need you to lock in with this snack thing. You need to be selling snacks, and just don't get caught, because your administrators will take your bag. It has happened to me. It will happen to you if you're not careful. So be on the low. Sell your snacks. Get all the last snack sellings, and I think we have a couple months of school left. I'm about to graduate, by the way. That's crazy. But yeah. So you're gonna want to go all out with the snack selling thing. Take your last 20, invest it into a box of hot chips, and sell each of those for $1. Boom, you just made profit. So just take that money, keep on reinvesting it, and then by the time it gets to summertime, you'll have more money to play with to start different things up. If you want to do that. Now, I was a sector for the 15 or 14 to 16 or 14 to 15. My bad. Now we're gonna do 16. Now, something I forgot to mention. The reason I didn't say this first point that I have for 16 is because technically in the United States you could get a work permit at 14 and you can start working. But guess what? I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna make this realistic. Nobody's hiring you at 14. It's just how it is. Trust me. I was out there 14 trying to get a job. Doesn't work because you're still very young. You don't have experience. And most places hire at 16. So the first point that we're going to get into for 16-year-olds plus, get a job. That's the number one thing you can do to make that bread this summer. Having a job is very self-explanatory. You go to work, you get a paycheck. As long as you're a hard worker, you do what you're supposed to do, you can keep that job. Keep on going with the job. Don't quit. Get that job. And you're going to have to deal with fast food. That's what I'm going to say. A lot of the times, first job is not going to be what you want it to be. Retail maybe, still might have trouble getting hired there. But fast food is going to hire you quick, and if you want to get that money quick, you're going to want to go into fast food. Normally, big companies like McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, that's my ex job right there. I don't mess with Chick-fil-A. I don't like it. But yeah, those big companies will hire you fast. They'll get a lot of people in there. Your hours may be low, but either way, if you're a teen in high school, and you're still gonna have good money coming into your account every couple of weeks or weekly, depending on your pay. But yeah, first one is get a job. Second one is you want to consider starting a business based on your skills and everything. So me, for example, I know I have OCD. I like cleaning. I like making things look nice. So what I'm doing right now is I just hired working at Foot Locker at the moment. So with my checks, I'm gonna start putting money aside each week and get all my mobile detailing stuff. I'm gonna start practicing on parents' cars, neighbors' cars, offering a free discounted service for the one time, and really just get my name out there. And yeah, I'm gonna go into that, and I'm gonna be doing that coming up soon. So I'll be making a video on that. But yeah, just take your skills that you have and take your personality, your skills, and try to think of how can I make money off this? How can I do this? Put this time to good use to make money. And you can also use ChatGPT. You can put all your skills into there, and it'll give you several things that you can do. A whole list. You can ask to give you 100 things that you can do. You can go through those things, and just based off your skills and what you like to do. Always make sure that the business that you get into you like, because one thing about business is it could get hectic sometimes. I mean, if you don't like it, you're going to be miserable every day. It could get hard. So make sure you go into something that you like and not something that you just doing because you see everybody else doing it, like crypto or something like that. That stuff is not fun. And that stuff is harder to get into. But yeah, use your skills that you already like to do. the same thing. This is already done. Third one I got on the list is go to local events and sell snacks and water. So that's already self-explanatory. I don't need to go into that. Moving to the last and final tip. Based on your interest, go into like local shops. Like, say if you're interested in cars, go into a local shop and be like, hey, I'm looking to get into, fixing cars and everything. I'm 16, have my work permit, and I was wondering if you have any like apprenticeship roles or helper roles. I can help around the shop. I can clean up. I just want to get into the environment, and a lot of people are going to give you that opportunity and contact you back, especially if it's like a smaller, like more so one-stop shop than anything crazy like Mr. Tire or all of those things. Definitely get into that. Like, if you're interested in cutting hair, go to a barbershop. Hey, I'll clean up around the shop. Just wondering if you had any apprenticeship roles or helper around the shop roles to get into, and that will really help you to get into the career path that you want and start making money at the same time. So you getting that experience and that money at the same time. So you got to be smart with it. The last thing is I want you to start content. Now, content, I've been so inconsistent with content. I just have a busy life, and I'm trying to do more with it, but definitely more videos coming out soon. Content is one of those things where you see a lot of people blowing up, and you want to have that same feeling. You want to have that money that you see everybody getting, but content is not like that. What you see on the internet does not happen. You're not going to blow up overnight. So it could take 3, 4, 5 plus years for you to really get into this content stuff and start making money from it. So I want you to start making content. Think of it as like a compound effect. It's not gonna all blow up at the moment. Like some cases, some of y'all might just have it like that, but the majority of people, you're not blowing up overnight. So just be consistent, put out those videos even if they suck. Do what you like to do, make it fun, because at the end of the day, you're gonna make money from this one day if you keep on going. That's just like basic universe law. As you do something and you keep doing it, eventually that thing that you're doing is going to become something bigger and greater. So that's my video for today. Thank y'all for watching. Again, shout out to you, Real Only 000, for this video request. And if y'all want any more videos, just ask me for it. I hope y'all are successful in y'all money making journey. Peace out.